Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
Last thing before we go tonight, that was the shot heard round the world. And let's talk about the man we lost today. Number 44, Henry Aaron, born in Mobile, Alabama. While his life's dream was to become an airline pilot, he discovered baseball at 14 and never looked back. He started in the Negro Leagues, a team with a downright insulting name, the Indianapolis Clowns. They were barnstormers who combined baseball with unserious entertainment. But when Henry's hero, Jackie Robinson, broke the color barrier in the major leagues, Henry was on his way. He played in the bigs for 23 seasons. To this day, he holds the lifetime record for total bases and RBIs. Everything he did in the face of systemic racism. He played despite bottles and booze raining down on him on the field. In the early days, he couldn't use the same changing facilities or stay in the same hotel as his teammates. Never bitter, always resilient, he did admit years later that racism carved a piece of his heart away. In the spring of '74 came the record people thought would never be broken, Babe Ruth's 714 home runs. So it was on an April night in the fourth inning in a light rain with millions of us watching and cheering at home. Number 715 sailed over the billboard for Bank Americard, by the way, which later became Visa. That's how long ago it was. Aaron went on to hit 755 of them, and while Barry Bonds broke that record, he did so with performance help, unlike Henry Aaron, who relied on grit, talent, and lightning-fast bat speed. Hammerin Hank positively strolled into the Hall of Fame. Only Ty Cobb had more first-ballot votes. He was a magnificent ambassador for baseball, for that matter, for the city of Atlanta. Because he was elegant in life, he was graceful and stood for class. I was 15 on that April night in 1974 as my dad and I watched my hero hit number 715. If you're lucky in life, your heroes never let you down. Henry Aaron never did. And if we're all really lucky, our heroes go to heaven. It's why I'm reasonably certain Hank Aaron is tonight reunited with all the people he loved, perhaps meeting some of his own heroes. He made life so much better during his time with us down here on Earth. That's our broadcast for this Friday night at the end of a history-making week in our country.
In the life of Henry Hank Aaron, one moment remains an indelible memory.
Here's the pitch by Downing.
Then the swing. Then the realization.
That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
He started his career in the Negro American League, just 4 years after Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in the majors. When Aaron went to the majors himself, he was very aware of the footsteps he followed.
I kind of wanted to be like Jackie.
In fact, he would share the most painful part of Robinson's experience. Even in 1974, he faced an outpouring of hate mail filled with death threats and vicious racism over a black player breaking the home run record of Babe Ruth.
People resented that very much so. You know, the time was not ready. The country was not ready. So, you know, I had to accept that.
But Aaron knew that, like Robinson, he was part of a change, and what he did would have meaning for others. Like the man who brought a wreath today to Aaron's home run memorial.
I was watching the game with my father when he broke the record, and that lifted me up.
Aaron would go on to become one of the first African Americans in senior management with a major league team, and the Hank Aaron Award is given to the top offensive players in the leagues, including Canadian Joey Votto.
There's probably many more non-baseball people that are mourning today than baseball people, simply because of who he was as a man.
God gives people certain talent to do certain things, but he also expects you to go beyond your talent sometime. And if you go out and try to work hard to prevail, that's what life is all about.
Clearly, it's what Hank Aaron's life was all about. Tom Walters, CTV News, Eugene, Oregon.